but I figured it was easier to you know, to meet and touch and talk and, you know, and learn when we had, you know, a prototype in front of us, and that's where we're at.
One of the simplest ways to explain it is just really obviously we're going out and manage, you know, look at this like a fixed arm,
right?
And you're going straight up with a mechanical linkage, and you're like, that's great, easy. The problem is when you start overlapping.
Okay.
So you need to drop your linkage for this side needs to just function on the lower level.
Right. Yeah. I'm on 2 levels. Okay. Yeah. Gotcha.
So you're basically coming down, doing the same thing, but this motion is getting transferred to another rod going in this direction, and then doing that, which would be, oh geez, 245s. What do you call that gear assembly?
Harness guy?
Thank you. Yeah, like a differential.
They should support themselves now if you want.
Oh, the Universal will do that all day long.
Really? Oh, cool.
I'm off. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm awfully sure of it because you can. I mean, for instance, you can take one, and let's say you've got a wheel on the end of it. The shaft on the other side is staying 100% with that wheel. It's not as though there's free play in that once you transfer from one side to the other. And that's why I was saying what's interesting is that's going to lock your center to such a point that your linkages now need to float to an extent. Yeah. Something's going to have to give somewhere as the angle changes. Especially if the angle is pushed, I'm thinking much past 5 to 8 degrees. Once you break that range, it's like all of a sudden you need to account for the, you know, a lot of these things on an enormous scale. So
I don't see us. Are you talking total or 8 degrees in each direction?
From center 8 degrees. I mean, I think that's kind of going to be the
Well, you know, on the pitch, we're not going to want to, you know, throw people out of their seat. We're not going to want them looking at the ceiling either. So the only real question gets to be roll, and again, this is really about what's happening there and to provide some support for it. So I think we're going to be able to get away with it, but we're going to have to find out what our specs need to be.
Yeah.
But yeah, your yaw will be killed in the Universal.
That's awesome.
Once you're in steel and you're in an actual, like that, the joint that we're discussing, I think all your yaw is going to disappear in that.
Okay. That would be great.
Did you guys check out any of the sites? Like in specific, there's that one site, I can't remember what it's called now, but it was something that they bought as a turnkey piece, and they kept destroying their central pillar because the seats were supported by a central pillar, and finally they just took it and got it welded and reinforced. I think that might have been based on a U-joint as well.